may as well eat. He won't come to breakfast until he's thought it all over.
Well, he's thinking of shaving. Somebody made him a present of a bronze razor.
Socrates?
Yes, that's it.
Are you shaving?
I'm thinking about it.
Well, leave it the way it is. At least part of your face is covered.
You think you will?
Well, why not?
For a long while, the other boys didn't know he was my father. They made fun of his bare feet and funny whiskers, and I didn't say anything. But now they know, and... Aren't you going to shave, Father?
No, I thought better of it. Mother's right. You never know what's underneath. Maybe worse.
Well, but do no harm for you to trim your beard and wear sandals and proper clothes.
I know. Look at this fantastic ring. It doesn't keep me warm in winter, doesn't keep me cool in the summer, hobbles me when I walk, trips me when I run, and it ties me up in knots when I sit down.
A new one might be simpler to fasten.
Have we money for a new one?
Not unless you brought it home with you last night.
That's what it was. Simius owes me 10 drachmas for an old debt, but we stood in the street talking about the war for so long, I forgot all about it.
10 drachmas?
Yes.
That is a fortune, and you've forgotten?
Let's not be loose in our thinking, my dear. What is your definition of a fortune?
Any amount that takes a load off your mind. Any amount in excess of 2 obols, which is what we have in the house at present.
Father.
Yes, Lamprocles?
Well, if you have that much money... Well, there's a contingent of heavy-armed foot soldiers leaving for the south tomorrow. Now, I'm trained and ready, and if I had 3 drachmas to buy a sword and shield, I could go with them.
You buy a sword and shield with 3 drachmas?
Oh, they've been used, but they're in good shape.
They're in better shape than the soldier that used them, I'm certain of that.
Well, the fact is, Simius sailed with supplies for the fleet this morning, so...
Well, for once, I thank Zeus for our poverty. Why would you want to go with the army?
Mother, the battle raging at this very moment could end the war.
If you had any brains, you'd stay out of it.
My father fought for Athens.
Oh, yes, I know. The famous Barefoot campaign. Barefoot he fought and barefoot he won. The others were freezing all about him, but he trudged sturdily on over ice and snow, filling his comrades with courage and the enemy with despair. And what did we get out of it? The war is still going on. It has been going on for 26 years. And we are 26 times worse off than we were when it started.
But we can't stop.
Well, you've been stopped by your father's improvidence, an unlucky thing, too. Best to go early for the fish while there's still plenty to choose from.
Very well.
Sorry, son.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'll find the money sooner or later.
Yes. License go with your brother. And don't stray beyond the spring.
No, Mother.
Well, those jurors sit there and vote against the man because they don't like his looks or they've heard something about him.
You're wrong, Lamprocles. When the accuser gets up on that rock called Relentless, then the defenders stand on that stone called Outrage and they start banging away at one another. Something very much like the truth comes out. Now, however much they try to hide it.
The truth never comes out. You said so yourself.
Something very much like it.
May I come in, Xantippe?
Of course.
I have news. King Pausanias is coming back to Athens.
With his troops?
No.
For the trial.
Perhaps. But he's coming to see me, too.
What? The king of Sparta?
No! Isn't it incredible? Well, this morning a messenger arrived at my house and said the king wishes me to prepare for a journey.
You're to return to Sparta with me?
Nothing else.
You are to be the companion of the king and have everything? I hate you.
Xantippe, what, are you envious of Theodotus?
Yes, I am.
Well, what have we ever needed we haven't had?
Riches, great riches.
Well, what could we buy with these great riches?
Luxuries and loads of everything.
Oh.
And you say, and all of us say,
Oh, Fido. Oh, we're just having a little discussion about the virtues of wealth over poverty.
and poverty wins, of course.
We won't try to settle that, but there are certain preparations we have to make for the trial. Now, it's customary in cases involving the death penalty for the wife and children of the defendant to appear with him and ask for clemency. We must create the impression that you're not well-to-do.
That will not be difficult. Theodicy, we're in the way here. Would you care to join me in my quarters?
Of course. Unless I am needed here.
It's customary to borrow tattered cloaks for the whole family, and to rehearse a scene of weeping, which you will then play out at the trial.
I can't do
Father, if they want us to weep at the trial, we'll weep.
Lord Lamprocles, Lysis, you do this sickening thing in a public court.
Yes. To save your life, we would. I have nothing to say.
Speak your thoughts, son. Whatever it may be. Go on.
Go on. It depends on the outcome of this trial. If my father is found guilty for wishing to find the truth, then I give no allegiance anywhere. I'm lost. And Athens is lost. I can see only darkness.
And so, Socrates' allegiance.